I can't even do it that well. Oh no. Well, welcome. I am doing a different kind of video today. We are doing investments because I wanted to call this beta investments today. Just, shout out to Rudy, the investment guy, Alpha Investments. Couldn't find a beta or a sigma or any of that. So I thought, why not? So normally I do deck stuff, but today I'm actually thinking about investments. Things to invest in, things I would buy more of if I had money. So we are right now between Lorwyn Eclipsed and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We haven't gotten all the Strixhaven spoilers yet, so I kind of want to get ahead of that and maybe point out some things to pick up before they drop. If you're feeling kind of spicy, these are like 50-50 things, So something that I think is safe is like Magus Lucia Kane. This is an incredibly powerful commander. It's one of my favorites. And over time, this card just gets more and more expensive. And with the Secrets of Strixhaven coming out, I actually think this will be an in-demand commander. So if you're able to buy a bunch of these, do so. I would totally buy like 10 of these if I could. But I'm broke, so hence the beta investments, because we're broke. So Magus Lucia Kane, I think that's a great, probably a 70%, I would say. I'm not sure how much interest she's going to draw or how much, because X-Spells aren't very popular. So I'd say it's like there's still a chance that this goes nowhere, and this card only goes up because of the scarcity rather than desirability. So that's always possible too. Be careful. Let's see. Something else. So things that might go up with trends and shit. Why is this off? Hello? Sorry, I'm checking this. Why is our flash off? Anyways. It's like dark now. I kind of needed that. Anyways. Trying to keep this pro. Okay. So things that I'm not sure if they're ring printing or not, because these are some cards that are expensive to find. These three right here in particular. So Unbound Flourishing is an amazing X-Spell card. Let's read it. Whenever you cast a permanent spell with mana cost that contains X, oh, thank you, double the value of X. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell or activate an ability, if that spell's mana cost and that ability's activation cost contains X, copy that spell or ability. You may choose new targets. This would be sick in standard, actually. I actually hope this gets a reprint in Secrets of Strixhaven, just because it would be sick to see in standard. I would love to build around it. This card too, Roshin, she's really good in the Magus Lucia Kane deck. But anyways, so we haven't seen a reprint of this in a while. So this card's really expensive. This is like a $20 card right now. I'm not sure if it'll spike again, like Magus. Actually, unlike Magus, because Magus is not. I don't know if she's reprintable, so she gets more expensive. So I think that's a safe one regardless. Unbound Flourishing, I'm not sure. They might reprint it even into standard, and then suddenly there's a ton of these cards. This one's risky to me. This one's like at a 40% chance it doesn't get reprinted and just keeps getting more expensive. I think that's unlikely. If there's a huge X-Spell theme in Strixhaven, I imagine these gets reprints too, but if they don't get reprints, these cards are already super expensive. Finale of Devastation, I think this is $40 right now. I'm not sure. I actually need to look this up again. I haven't in a while. But I think this, if it doesn't get reprinted, Commander Masters Mythic 2023. So, this is, yeah, I think this is up for a reprint soon. So, hold on. So, this I think feels good. This is risky. I think these are risky. Open the Way. This is amazing in this deck, especially Magus Lucia Kane. But I think most X-Spell decks, and Commander especially, will want this card. So, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I bought this at $7. So, So if I'm not mistaken, what did I do? Anyways, if this doesn't catch a reprint, if they forget about this card could get really, really expensive. So open the way. Shout out MTG Goldfish, because they turned me on to this card, and this card has won me so many games, man. You copy this 2-3 times, and you're putting out 20 to 30 lands in a single turn. So cool. One of my favorite cards. So that's risky. I think these might catch a reprint. Crackle with Power, if you can find. I bought this a while ago before Strixhaven. I bought this around Edge of Eternities for like $15. These texture foiled Thunder Junction cards were really cheap for a while, but now they're all spiking. This one I think is a $45 card now. This will probably get reprinted in Strixhaven, so this will probably see a dip in price, and I think this is a good scoop. If it goes down, it'll go down and then back up, because you know it's the foil. Other people will probably list it as this card fluctuates in price. So yeah, I think this is a good pickup too, but for opposite reasons. I think it's going to take a dip, buy low, and then just wait a few months. This will probably be a really expensive card. All right, so that's in a different category. Let's see, some cards that were printed recently that might be a little too. Oh, let me check on. Okay. Market Backwalker. This was out in Aether Drift. Yes, I actually really like Aether Drift, but this card was just printed. I don't know. They did put because we got to see some of the bonus sheet for Strixhaven, and they put stock up in there. So we've already gotten some reprints. So this might actually be reprinted in Strixhaven. I'm not sure, but I doubt that. I don't know, because it's strange that it showed up on the bonus sheet. Anyways, so I'm not sure how that works. This might not. I think it's likely, especially if there's a big X spell focus. But this feels a little bit safer since it was so recently made. Same thing with Gold Vein Hydra. This is probably going to be a staple in these X spells, either to copy, put into that new one, the precon. Gold Vein Hydra is just amazing. A single green pip and X. Like, that's just so good. Usually to get good creatures, X spell creatures, you have multiple pips. So this card in particular is amazing. It's already a $20 card, and it's only going to get more expensive. So if I could buy a ton of these, I would buy 10 of these, honestly. So here we go. These are the I would buy 10 of category right here. This card, Lost in the Maze. Nobody plays this card. So I don't. This is kind of like a niche pick out of Karlov Manor. This card's amazing. It does work. It has flash. You tap down your opponent's creatures, and then your own tapped creatures have hexproof. So you can, in response, tap your mana dork if it's going to get blown up. Boom. Honestly, this one's a bit fringe. It might spike eventually if enough X spell stuff starts coming out. Maybe Modern Horizons 4 breaks this card in particular, Roshin, because this was in Modern Horizons 3, but it didn't do anything. But it's a really powerful card. Like, if you have ever tapped this for mana, holy cow, this thing spits out 10 to 12 mana on average if you're built around it properly. This is a disgusting card, and it's so underplayed. It's so good. I already have 4 of these. I'm not sure if Roshin herself is going to spike or become a popular commander, because in my play group, someone plays this as a commander as well. Oh my god, it is devastating. Definitely powerful. So something to look out for, possibly commander. I don't think this will spike, honestly. This is so not. It's so fringe. So I'm gonna put this in the probably not category. And then this guy, Mana Dork for X spells. I'm doing something. You could have said something. Hold on.